I'm Jess.
And I'm Mel. And today we're tackling a very serious issue: public sexual harassment.
If you're a woman in Wales who's experienced any form of violence or abuse, the Live Fear Free helpline is here for you.
Jess, I feel like we are girls who we share a lot about our personal lives online. We've both written books about our lives, like we put a lot out there, but talking about sexual harassment and all that, it's awkward, isn't it? It is difficult.
It is awkward, and I think it's just been so normalised. So you feel like sometimes, is this something that I'm even allowed to complain about? I can remember experiencing sexual harassment when I was in primary school. That's how young it started for me.
Oh my God.
And then it just became something that was so normal, comments on your body and being sexualised.
I remember the first, at school actually, so I would have been year 8, and a sixth former grabbing my bum as I was going up the stairs and feeling so unsafe in that moment, but then thinking, I can't tell anybody because it's not important enough or serious enough for me to say anything. That guy has also gone around his life knowing that he could get away with something like that. And then you start to wonder, gosh, if that's happening at a young age, the way we've all just normalised it is really scary.
Something that I think still happens today is that victim blaming.
Yeah.
So in schools, it might be like, oh, girls, your skirts are too short. And I think that carries on throughout your adolescence. And then when you become an adult, there's always this sense of, oh, well, you must have been asking for it, for people to comment on your body or make sexualised comments or make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. I remember, being catcalled by grown men in my school uniform.
Yes.
But also there was a time where you'd say something and then somebody would say, oh, one day you'll be wanting men to catcall you, make the most of it. And I think that kind of does something to you psychologically, where you go, oh, that's validating then, actually, is it? And to hear that as a child, it takes you a long time to unlearn that kind of thought process, I think.
100%.
Ago, actually, I was just walking back from, I think, the gym, and I got honked, shouted out the window by one of the emergency services.
Gagged.
Yeah. I reported it. Have I heard anything? No.
Every time I leave my home, it is something that I almost expect.
Yeah.
So I've had a guy before when I was waiting to cross the road, pulled up in his van and I was eating a packet of crisps and he was like, girls like you should be careful eating that kind of food.
Oh, what? Sorry. No, it winds me up. Why are you talking to me on this sunny day?
When I'm eating my prawn cocktail crisps.
Leave me in peace, sir.
Or you have an experience when I was with a group of my girls and a man on his own cycled past on a bike and just slapped me on my bum.
Oh,
and I was
sorry, no.
And you don't know what to do. You're like, do you laugh? It's that whole fight, flight, fawn or freeze.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I think as women, we just laugh it off and pretend it didn't happen, because if we confronted it every single time,
we'd get nothing else done. A few years ago, I was on a trade and it was just me and some men on the carriage. They were a bit further down, and all I could hear was them discussing what they would do to me. And I felt so unsafe. And I got off in a station that was nowhere near Cardiff, because I was like, I would rather be on this platform in the dark by myself than closed in a locked space.
Yeah, definitely. God, I'm so sorry that's happened to you. The more you speak and share your experiences, the more it not only helps you heal, but it also helps other people know that they're not alone going through this.
Had I known that I could have texted a line like the Live Fear Free helpline, it would have at least given me some advice on what to do, or know that somebody is there on the other end if something were to happen.
That would have helped me so many times in the situations where I've been, where I just wanted someone, especially if you're on your own, right, in a public space, because we do internalize it. Is this serious enough for me to call the police, or will people believe me, or will people think I'm overreacting? But you just want someone to call or to talk to, even if it's just a vent to someone, or that validation from a professional, like what happened to you wasn't okay.
Yeah.
Like that is so important, because some people might not want to take it further and, you know, escalate it to police, but just to actually have a listening ear to tell you like your feelings are valid.
And then having the advice if you wanted to take it further, that is an option and they can give you that advice.
If you or anyone you know has been affected by abuse or sexual violence,
Contact Live Fear Free anytime. Free confidential support is just a call, text or chat away.